commiserations to Hughes FC, who will need a year of training by the looks of it if they're to be prepared for next year's game.
1 is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. 2 can be as bad as 1. It's the loneliest number since the number 1.
Best impression of a ballerina there. Let's have another look. There he is, 1 foot over the other. There's a very pretty routine for the goal.
No is the saddest experience you'll ever know. Yes, it's the saddest experience you'll ever know. Because 1 is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. 1 is the loneliest number that you'll ever know.
Now, I'm not saying the reception to last year went well, but we made a sequel. Now, for those of you who didn't see how last year went, click the video that was before this. It's the entire game. It's some really good fun stuff. Yeah. But for those of you who are a bit too lazy, here's a little snippet from it. He's quick, handsome, tall, a future doctor. My chest hurts if I work too long on a weekend. All I can say is that the atmosphere is absolutely electric. By which I mean that there have been similar amounts of fans turn up to electric chair hearings.
And who do we have in shot here? Ah, here we go, it's the 2 captains. Look at that, some lovely sportsmanship. I've been your commentator for this rambunctious event, the one and only Eilir Jones. I'll send you back to the birthday boy himself, Tom, for one last word for us to wrap this up.
So, yeah, we lost 8-3. And no, that is not a reflection of the pattern of the game. If anything, I think it was quite even. Like, look, Cam played his first ever game in goals for us, and I can't be more proud than him. He put his body on the line, he had to go at everything. But, I kind of need a goalkeeper to win. Look, if I've learned anything from last year, it's that although, yes, I'll take it on the chin if I have no keeper. I'm not going to sit and bitch and moan and complain and cry, but I'd like someone between the sticks for 1 year. Just one. Even if it means for the 3rd year I go to a wild card. You know, anyone. It could even be me in goal. Because ultimately it's still just a game and I don't really care that much. But just for this 2nd year, a goalkeeper would be nice.
So, just sit back and relax, my lord, because it's time for you to meet today's eligible
goalkeepers.
And here they are! Bachelorette number 1 is a mentally abused shut-in from a kingdom far, far away. She likes sushi and hot tubbing anytime. Her hobbies include cooking and cleaning for her 2 evil sisters. Please welcome
the Fox.
Bachelorette number 2 is a cape-wearing girl from the land of fancy. Although she lives with 7 other men, she's not easy. Just kiss her dead, frozen lips and find out what a live wire she is. Come on, give it up for
the Diabetic.
And last, but certainly not least, Bachelorette number 3 is a fiery redhead from a dragon-guarded castle surrounded by hot, boiling lava. But don't let that cool you off. She's a loaded pistol who likes pina coladas and getting caught in the rain. Yours for the rescuing,
Beefy Ethy.
So, will it be Bachelorette number 1, Bachelorette number 2, or Bachelorette number 3?
Pick number 3, my lord. Oh, okay. Number 3.
So, now we've picked a keeper, the real question is...
Who's next?
I need a power hitter who can hustle in the field, the strong arm. Give me your Weir. Come on, Weir.
Give me a Lewis.
Okay. Now what we need a little speed around the base paths. Schreiber. Come on, Schreiber. Yes!
And if you thought that was cool, this year we brought in our very own trump card. That's right, all the way from the land of the free. Please do not kill me for this edit. That's right, we got someone from across the pond, from a country that is renowned for their football. Wait, what was that? That's the wrong kind of football. They're known for American football.
And now it's worse because I'm repeating everything you say into the microphone.
Tonight, Pope Leo XIV outlining some of his priorities and making his first trip outside the Vatican.
That brisk westerly wind will continue to feed in some sharp, possibly thundery showers into the northwest on Sunday.
Ready for the badge? Up the laps. Fuck 'em. We're definitely going to win today, boys. We're going to win. We have to. We're going to win. We won last time. So we have to. We can't. 2 out of 2. Can't do this. Can't lose. I haven't been training weeks on end. I haven't touched it since last time. Right, okay, that's a good start.
Who is the best player? The best player? What do you mean by best player in terms of like play? Who's best player, Ben? I don't know the majority of people, but who's no, I don't know the people.
He may mistake the ball for his father's head. It's Little Wayne. It's the Ryan Shawcross of the Sunday League. It's Robbie Perryman. He may not know much about football, but if you ask him who his favourite team is, he will say Wolves. It's Michael Stuckey. He became a HGV driver, and his rage is as wide as a truck. It's Thomas Leake. The only thing more stable than his eyesight is his defending, and that's not saying much. It's Dylan Jenkins. He became an Ollie Murs tribute act after his heart skipped a beat. It's the captain. It's Thomas Hughes. When we said we were bringing in a trump card this year, we may have taken it too literally. From America, it's Christina Coco. We have LB and we have an LM, but as somebody broke the news to Tom that there's no LBC on this pitch, it's Thomas Rogers. He's got a new pair of boots for his new outfits. It's Andy Marshall. Called the Milkman because he always delivers. It's James Simpkins. No, you are not mistaken, that is not the Burj Khalifa. It is Jake Toppin.
Good evening, everyone. News just in. Toby Ramsden will be starting on the bench for Hughesventus. We believe this is because he has too much aura, and the kickoff may not be able to contain him. Back to you, Eilir.
Known for his amateur boxing background, this man loves a jab. It's Stephen Groves. Win or lose, he still drew in his heart. It's Alexandru Montenegro. You put your left leg in, you put your left leg out, you have leg-altering surgery and you shake it all about. It's Joe Davis. Built like a Sontaran, it's Adam Fox. It's a Bangladeshi who loves cricket but hopefully won't be stumped today. It's Imon Dar. Looking for a top draw performance, ironically somewhere he can never reach, it's Little Lou. What rhymes with hairline? That's right, it's airline, which is what he'll be on the way to Turkey. It's Henry Stewart. Made exclusively famous by Bossman Ben, it's G&T. He went to the Solomon Islands on his gap year, and now half the population's mixed race. It's Thomas Parkin. £1,200 on rent, £300 on bills, 2-bedroom, and all to live with inside his nose. It's Andrew Benzina. It's next top model. It's Scott Jones.
Thank you very much, Eilir Jones. And it is now time, all ye kinderfolk, to watch the second Marl derby, which, of course, isn't in the Marl this year, but it's got a ring to it. Anyway, I will take you to the one and only Eilir Jones, the only commentator capable of dealing with this kind of tism. Take it away, L.
And we're underway here for the second Marl derby. Technically not the Marl anymore, but we'll let that slide. With Hughes FC playing left to right and Parkin playing right to left. Hughes is starting to build the pressure. Some tidy passing here. An interception by Jake. Trying to find an option, but it's an easy collection from Steve. Some few loose passes here in the midfield. Reg clears it down the wings to Drew, but to which Drew will it land to? None, as the ball goes out, sadly. Henry clears the ball up to Scott. Halted by a sea of white there. Plays it back. Parkin now. Plays a sweet ball through to Scott. Takes a pop, rebounds. Back to Scott again. Takes another pop, but it lands safely in the hands of Ethan. Ethan clears it deep. Headed on by the Tower of Toppin, Andy gets a loose touch into the box, but Adam does enough to get on it and stop Simpkins, and Parkin clears it for a throw-in.
That's good.
Anyway.
Yep, send it. Lou driving deep from his own half now. Hughes trying to do anything he can to stop the attack. Todger's taking out his own man in the process there. Lou's done enough though to find a beautiful through to Benzina. Slings it across to the centre of the box where the captain nestles it into the back of the net. It's 1-0. Crystal Parkin take the lead.
1 to Tom Parkin.
Henry gaining control on the wing here. Takes it away from Mikey. Passes it to Parkin. Parkin to Scott. Mikey tackles Scott. Lou picks up the loose ball. Trips over his own feet. Straight back to Parkin now, who lines one up, but straight into the hands of Ethan. Henry finds Lewis now. No one goes towards him. Scott's completely free in the box and he just curves it nicely around Ethan. And it is 2-0 already. Who could have seen this coming? Reg now using his long strides down the wing. Still finding some space here. Hits a hoping looping cross, but safe into the hands of the diabetic. Coco and Joe in a 50-50. Coco bodies Joe's there. A nod of approval from myself. Joe takes throwing quickly. Finds the feet of Lewis. Hughes tackles him. Finds space, but finds Emon rather than his own man, and the ball goes out. Jake Toppin in control of the ball. Spreads it out wide towards Coco. Takes a little touch. Goes forward. Plays it to Jake. Back to Hughes now. Pokes it through. Finds the head of Jake. Fox can't seem to do enough. Coco finds the milkman in a dangerous area, but he can't quite get his foot on it, and the ball goes out for a goal kick. Steve's goal kick ends up at the feet of Reg. Flicks it towards the captains. Hughes chops it away from Parkin, nudges it forwards towards Simpkins. Toby with a low whip. Jake puts it on a plate for Simpkins. Steve gives him the eyes and he hits it wide.
Close up.
It's a poor touch by Benzina that Ethan slides to take it away from him. Long throw ends up at the feet of Henry. Lou toe pokes it to the back post towards Parkin with a lovely bit of control, passes it to Scott, who places it past Ethan for the team's third goal. It's 3-0.
They've hit 3-0.
Kick-off now.
Yeah.
Robbie to Hughes, who once again passes it to Emon.
There's loads of time, there's loads of pitch.
Crystal Parkin trying to build here. A good interception from Dylan there. The ball finds to the feet of Emon. Takes his time. Passes it to Parkin. Cool. Huge Hughes FC putting pressure on the Crystal Parkin midfield. Now Lewis passes it back to Steve. A misplaced back to Toppin. And would you like some fish with those chips? Jake Toppin lobs the keeper to make it 3-1. The ball played from the corner to Reg. Reg finds Jake open in the midfield, looks to go wide towards Coco. I'll let the audio do the talking from here on.
Sorry. Oh, are you okay? Oh God, I'm so sorry.
Long ball from Steve.
Like last time, Steve.
Headed down by Toppin. Forward to Scott. Reg stabs it away. Finds the milkman, who tries to find Hughes, but the demon is there and steals it away from him. Parkin can't seem to get the ball under his control. Passes it to Henry, who takes it towards the edge of the box. He's blocked by Robbie. The ball lands at the feet of Lewis. And the strike is perfect. It is 4-1 to Crystal Parkin.
Makes it 4-1. Did you see who scored?
Lewis dribbles back into his own half. The milkman with a striker's touch, but Joe puts his body on the line and stops the strike in its tracks. Ethan's goal kick hits the back of Scott. Mikey tries to clear it. Jake chests it. It lands inadvertently back to Scott, who tries to strike it on the turn, but it lands in the safe hands of Ethan. Mikey, who gets it up the field. Joe overcommits and misses it. It gives Simpkins the chance to put on the afterburners. Squares it across to Jake, who gives himself an open strike, but fumbles it. Reg nicks the ball at the back. Beats Lewis's challenge, but not the Fox. Mikey clears the ball, killing all momentum. The ball goes out for a throw-in. A thrilling game so far here. The score is 4-1 to Crystal Parkin. Emon takes a throw down the line towards Benzina. Using a turn of pace to get around Robbie. Bricks past Toby. But Ethan puts his body on the line to stop the shot. A great bit of goalkeeping there. Parkin finds Scott. Winds up the shot, but Ethan with a deep lunge towards the ball, stopping it sneaking into the corner. Lou ducking and weaving through the midfield. Picks his pass to the Snaustralian, who roots the keeper to the spot after finishing it to the bottom right corner with his left foot. It is 5-1 to Crystal Parkin.
Right touch.
Morale still high in the Huge Hughes camp. Nod of approval there from Taj. The kickoff, a long ball from the captain, finds the opposition. The milkman creates a problem for the Fox and puts his laces through at a strike at Steve, who drops it for an unmarked Andy to slot it past him into the corner. It is 5-2. Andy finds the milkman, finds Hughes. Plays it back to Mikey. Mikey with a Perlo-esque ball towards the milkman, whose feet let him down.
And a miss.
Dylan with a big clearance up the pitch. A nice touch by Simpkins. Jake Toppin takes over. Fillets it out wide towards Todge. Looking for options there. A 1-2 between Jake and Todge.
Yes, you are correct.
A turnover in midfield. Benzina now trying to take it solo. A pressure building now by Crystal Parkin. But a lovely tackle by Hughes and the ball goes out for a corner. Emon with plenty of time on his hands here, assessing his options. Will somebody challenge him? Hughes sticks out his leg. The ball lands in front of Andy, who plays a peach of a ball towards Simpkins with all the net in the world. He hits Steve. Will Simpkins score this game? Todgers gearing up for the corner. The score still 5-2 to Crystal Parkin. Hughes making a nuisance of himself in the box there. The cross comes in. The ball lands in a dangerous area. Jake Toppin sends it to Reg, who sends the keeper the wrong way, and it is 5-3! It is game on here in San Sears. Crystal Parkin FC 5, Hughes FC 3. The ball is now scrambled between the blues and the whites. Some free-flowing passes here, a couple of flicks. The ball goes out wide towards Todgers, who turns his man in G&T. Ball lands at Lewis's feet. Back to Hughes now, who beats the Fox, and a measured pass to Reg. Out wide to Toby, who sends it straight into the mixer. Todge is out wide. He just scoops it past the goal there. Parkin running with the ball. Finds Scott in a dangerous area. Strikes, it hits the crossbar. Parkin is there to finish where he started. It is 6-3. Coco, out wide to Mikey. Sneaks it around G&T. A lovely 1-2 with Jake there. Mikey has G&T on the ropes now. Slinks it forward towards Reg, who does everything he can to try and keep the ball in play. Dylan with a huge follow through, sending the ball down the wing. Andy with a great touch. But Drew with a better tackle. Parkin ends up with the ball now. Spreads it to Benzina. Hits it at the keeper, and Dylan with a vital goal line clearance there. Steve collects the ball, looks to send it long. It is an absolute peach of a ball, headed on by Scott. The ball falls nicely for Benzina, pressing on now. On the half volley, it's 7-3. What a gem of the strike from the Australian. Crystal Parkin FC going further ahead, and Hughes FC going down under. Let's have another look at that.
Oh, what a...
Lou dribbles back to make some room. Finds Parkin on his right-hand side. The captain now, spotting the run of Scott, who tears up the ground and no player can stop him. In his stride now. He shoots! What a goal! It is 8-3! An unbelievable outcome considering how awkward that angle was. Crystal Parkin running rampant here. Parkin finding the right wing again. Javelins it up, hoping Benzina can be at the end of it, but Ethan collects safely. Crystal Parkin toying with their prey, teasing as they press ever onto the box. Benzina now one-on-one with Ethan. And what a save there from Ethan, lunging to round up the first half here and do everything he can to try and give Hughes FC a chance. a snowball's chance in hell in the second half. Crystal Parkin running an absolute riot here in the first half. The score, 8-3. With probably no hope for Hughes FC in their second half. Some choice words will be said, I can imagine.
So originally, I was going to do a bit of a bit for halftime. You know, something kooky and quirky. I can't do it. I had to say this instead. Look, to get this video out, it cost me a lot of money. You may be thinking, why, Tom? And why the fuck is it late? Well, look, guys. My hard drive was a bit fucked. My computer is a bit fucked. But hey, look. This guy likes to spend money. I don't. Please stop me from spending money. So it cost me over a couple £100 just to get this video out because I know how important it is to watch it for a lot of you. And I've been getting hounded by everyone, especially Dylan Jenkins, everyone about getting the video ready and prepared. And it has been, I just haven't been able to upload it. I'm so sorry. As a reward, wait till the end of the video and you're going to get a nice little present from me to you.
The second half kicks off here, Hughes FC with all the work to do. Let's see how it pans out. The ball launched to Andy on the wing. Good touch and a good bit of control there.
Time. Wide.
Switches it to Todgers on the other side of the pitch. Finds Jake, who tries to toe poke it through to Andy, but the demon is there and makes his mark. And ushers the ball away. Who looks up to find his captain, who for the second consecutive year flicks it over the head of Toby Ramsden. Mikey. To Reg.
Time.
Sends it wide towards the captain, who lets the ball go past his legs. Captain now holding up, looking for his options. Sends the demon the other way, but is blocked by the fox. Andy keeps it in play, plays it into the danger zone. It falls towards Toppin, but can't quite keep it down. Toby to Dylan. Reg back to Dylan. Reg scrambling to keep it in, but ends up giving it away for an opposition corner there. Crystal Parkin being able to get back into this half by ill discipline from Hughes FC. It cost them in the first half. Will we see a repeat here in the second? Lewis now lining up to take the corner. Can Crystal Parkin capitalise on Hughes FC's ill discipline once again here? They're in all the right areas. Lewis with a corner, definitely not one of his vintage.
Simo!
Ethan with a tepid goal kick there. Jake recuperates.
Go on, Jake,
Dylan takes a stride with the ball and tries to make some space.
There you go, Jake, middle. Great. Touch, man.
Toppin, calm under pressure,
man on.
finds
There you go,
Andy,
great.
who flicks it around the demon. Go for it. A couple of continuous errors there, and Emon gets the ball back. And this is not the pair you want to see running against you. Parkin straight to Lightning Benzine, who is tearing up the wing with a big touch, a big scramble.
Pass it, Del.
And Toby's just getting it away to safety.
Don't worry, I caught that on camera for you, Tobe.
The Aryan with a throw-in to the Magician. A couple of bad passes and it lands at Scott's feet.
Go on, Mike.
Mikey with a big challenge. Crystal Parkin applying all the pressure, but dogged defence of Hughes FC is holding firm.
Andy.
Lewis toys taking the corner quickly. Scott hits it towards the net, but it's right back out.
Good effort.
Simpkins gets tackled by the Fox, stopping him going through. Takes a long throw into the long Jake Toppin and sees the man that the Crystal Parkin defence can't find. It's Andy Marshall with a cushioned finish. It's 8-4. Henry plays it towards Benzina. A poor touch and Hughes steadies it away. The captain looks to go wide. Andy with a bit of trickery against G&T. Looks to find Todgers, but Scott making a nuisance of himself. Miscommunication at the back means Simpkins get a chance to shoot, but just can't get it anywhere except into Steve's palms.
And then kicks it out.
A misplay at the back. Ball drops to Reg's feet, who finds Simpkins, who smashes it in the back of the net, and it is 8-5! The chase is on!
Let's go. Simpkins making it 8-5.
Henry tries to push forward with the ball. Reg pokes it to the captain. Easily manoeuvres around the Fox, finds a weighted ball to Simpkins. Simpkins finds Toby unmarked at the back post. Toby threads the needle to Reg, who hits a coast to coast and finds the back right corner of the net. Things are really heating up now.
8-6.
Benzina once again unleashed down that wing, ripping the Hughes defence to shreds. He goes past one, he goes past two, but he can't get past Mikey, who is absolutely resolute in his defence and wins the ball there with a vital clearance. Simpkins steals the ball from the Fox. Simpkins winds his body up and hits it just wide of the post. Toby sees a ball through to the captain. Fox tries to collect but can't handle the pressure and goes down injured. Mikey, graceful as always, looks up and sends it to the milkman. Short to Reg. Toby's unmarked on the back post and the ball just gets away from him. The goal kick is taken. The American liberates the ball from the Australian. Toby with a great ball into the box. And Andy with an iconic touch. Passes to Lewis. Scott tries to take it on his own. Hughes playing around him. Mikey now lines one up. Andy free again at the back post. Shot again deflected. Reg throws it to Hughes. Back to Reg. A huge ball in. And the milkman finally delivers into the side netting. It is 8-7. Dad finally came home with the milk. Hughes FC defiant until the end, but it is full time here at St. Cyrs. The final score, Crystal Parkin FC 8, Hughes FC 7. It really was a tale of two halves here at St. Cyrs. Hughes trying to mount an insurmountable comeback here and just coming short. But what an exciting game. Back to you, Tom, in the studio.
And we couldn't quite make the comeback. Heartbreaking, but hey, there's always next year. There's always next year, you know. We can possibly get penalties down the horizon. Who knows? I just want to give a massive thank you to, of course, Eilir Jones, Tab, anyone who was on the sideline watching and helping, anyone who travelled, you know, the likes of GNT and Andy and Henry and Mikey, and obviously the Cocos. Obviously, one of the two played, the other one watched, and it's, you know, a long way to watch a bloody game of football. Don't get me wrong, of unbelievable quality, but a long way to watch a game of football. So thank you to both Christina and Dorothy. Huge thank you. And I think, guys, there's only one last thing for me to do. If you remember at half time, I had something for you. So please, play the trailer.
Joe, verdict so far, how's it going?
Need to quit vaping.
A message by the NHS.
What does this derby mean to you?
For me, it means quite a lot.
I mean, it's everything.
It's everything.
I mean, it means everything to me.
Derby means everything.
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 It means quite a lot.
Having a few pints.
It's a chance for me to reset myself.
I think it means a lot just purely because I've lost 2 games in a row.
I never thought I'll be a part of this.